Right, okay, I'm going to be getting set up here. So, hi, how you doing there? Who am I talking to? No one. Just talking to myself here, just musing amongst myself while I try and get arranged here. Other camera there. I need to check what angle that is recording at to find a decent position for it, because I keep recording the wall. And it's been a strange old day. This is I woke up this morning and found my little fingernail was missing. It won't grow back in time, so my days of playing guitar, my fingers are gone. You're not in the right place at all. There's another camera down there. And that's really annoying because I really wanted to finger pick the song that I'm just about to do. That's not good tuning, is it? And then I logged on the computer to find a certain online company. It's taken exception to me trying to sell off all my guitars and everything. And I said, well, you can't do this anymore, so I'm not giving you any special offer. Da, 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 da. This arm is almost useless now, I'm afraid, folks. Which is why I wanted a finger pick, because I can't feel the plectrum. I posted a video on that. I have one friend on Facebook. I don't have a very big social media. The hat tells you how there's now, it does go around, yeah. I really had no time for Facebook and social media, but every time I list a video on YouTube, it comes up with the share options, and so it automatically lists on. You've got to call it X, formerly known as Twitter. Owned by Elon Musk, formerly known as Sensible. Elon Musk, that boy needs a hobby, you know. He should take up stamp collecting or something, you know. Have you seen the stuff he posts? If he was like a 12-year-old boy, his mother would just take his computer away from his telephone and say, no, 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 no. Well, that's what he is really. It strikes me as he's a 12-year-old boy, you know. In a rich man's body. Bless him. And what was I saying? Oh yeah, so farewell Johanna. Johanna was an ex-girlfriend of mine from 10 years, 11 years ago. Where are we now? 2024, huh? And she stuck through to the very end. She was the last friend standing. Bless her. I mean, we haven't messaged each other in a few years, but all of a sudden, you know, it's like, okay. And now I truly am alone. I've just been listening to a bootleg of The Doors, London Roundhouse 1968, while I was getting set up to try and get my voice done. And then it occurred to me that as I was doing it, I was singing, but it never occurred to me, when the music's over, music is your only friend until the end. There's a lot of chickens coming home to roost. That's the best it's going to get to sound. I think the legs might hold me up a little bit longer. So that's Easter for you. I always had a bad deal with Easter. I can't believe it was 2024 years ago. That was a bad one. Actually, no. I have no idea how the calendars work. Do the calendars... Does AD start on Jesus' birthday or on his death day? What does it matter, really? Right, okay. Oh, there's my knees from back before this disease took me out. And, oh, to be able to walk one more time. Just to be able to walk. Well, what did I give? I'm just talking to myself, so basically I'm saying things that I already know. This is a song. I'm just doing songs from me now. This is Where the Hard Wind Blows. I cannot get a set of tunings I'm happy with. Should I put glasses on? I'm sniffling nose. It's just a song I want to hear. When did I write this? 87? 1987. Yeah, that's me. 1, 2, 3. It'll do, man. What is it? Yeah, just jinx. I probably know the words in any case. Trying to stand somewhere so I can see my children. You know what? Fingernails are not. I'm going to finger pick up with just 2 fingers. There's a fence along the highway to keep the prophets in. The poet word king over time says now's the time to begin the burial of an unknown man who might have been someone's twin. And the movie queen says I have been where lovers cannot go. All that is black, and no one comes back from where the hard wind blows. All the servants sit in conference while the ministers go forth and steal, and the octopus tells tales of old while working the spinning wheel, and the lawyers and the congressmen debate which fake news can be classed as real. And a new day breaks with new heartaches and suits of blue that glow, and the evil road built in nose to where the hard wind blows. In a council of the vagabonds, the last man in is voted first. He gets ahead of his position and leaves his mother dying of thirst. He says, I've got lots of fresh deceptions here, so come on, do your worst. And the samurai won't let you die, and he won't let you go. And the night comes down, so take your crown to where the hard wind blows. When the road on which you travel turns into a slot machine, you know you must change your transport and pray your conscience is clean. The ferryman may say if to you, but he doesn't really know what it means. And all he can do is poison you, put you in a show. The tower is high, but time still goes by where the hard wind blows. There's a tunnel with no entrance that leads to a hermit's cave. Well, half the people were victimized while the other half were enslaved. And the queen of clubs was washed ashore on the crest of a regal wave. The truth is lies, and you despise the need that makes it so. The possum wears silk and the dead drink milk where the hard wind blows. In a picture frame of water, a rainbow has been kept, and on a bedroom where somebody famous once slept, and the princess wears a locket containing all the tears her servants wept. And the pacifist, he makes a fist, but he's 10 years too slow. And the people say, we will leave someday where the hard wind blows. There's a flag in every corner that tells you where you are, and a signpost on the ceiling that points to near and far. And the doctor says you don't look ill, and he covers you in scars. And you walk alone through fields of stone where streams of daggers flow. And thanks aren't enough when the days get rough where the hard wind blows. The sage is selling his memories, but no one wants to hear. The fighter puts his gloves away and says same time next year. The politicians laugh aloud, ensuring you live in fear. As the hammer drops, they call the cops, but they're only there for show. And the first man smiles, time is drawn in miles where the hard wind blows. There's a judge inside a bottle who sends his twisted verdicts out. He says poverty is an illness and there's not a cure going about. Tell me anything you like, you're guilty so long as there's doubt. And the witness cooks the history books so the children never know. It is for the best to resist arrest where the hard wind blows. While the palm takes to the back streets, the night goes on in style. He leaves a messenger tied to the gate saying see you in a while. But someone wants to bring him back, leave him there on file. Because Dame Fortune has called, but you have stalled, so backwards you must go One day peace will come to not all but some, where the hard wind blows. There's a ship out on an ocean that won't see shore again. The helmsman is a liar, and the captain's dressed in chains. There's an albatross following them, saying next time, abstain. You can't submit when being hit by demons from below. You won't get hurt if you stay alert where the hard wind blows. While the Aztecs sit in silence, the tourists carry on. They won't leave your homeland until every building's been bombed. They take pictures of your orphans to let them know their parents are gone. Standing on one foot, Devil's Archer puts a fresh arrow to his bow. And as he takes aim, they begin a new game where the hard wind blows. The hostess has laid a table in case she has a guest. The preacher told her long ago to be prepared is best. And the mother says, come away from him. You can see what he's got written on his chest. The people seek someone who'll speak a language they all know, but there are no tongues on the road that runs to where the hard wind blows. As the hangman calls the numbers, the piper starts to play, and the king and queen dance cheek to cheek, and the pauper whispers, oh, by the way, Bitterns are starving, sir, can you cast a meal their way? And the porcupine says, I feel fine, don't tell me it ain't so. And no one believes that no one leaves where the hard wind blows. As the teacher takes his pupil to the end of season ball, his sister whispers in his ear, you're heading for a fall. See the torches in the distance, education has stalled. The fireman does what he can, but he's too slow, and he turns to dust as everything must where the hard wind blows. Blowing across the desert plain, the soothsayer gazes at his hands and says, oh, not this again. Then you got to dig your past out to find someone to blame. The picture lies when it turns to fries. The sunrise comes from below. What can you do when life comes for you? Where the hard wind blows. There's a foretaste of the future. The X-Man sharpens his blade. He used to be a doctor, you know, but he didn't quite make the grade. The mortuary is overflowing now, and the nursery beds stay unmade. Life distributes its substitutes and lines them up in rows. Well, they're pulling down yet another town where the hard wind blows. It's strange. Having the original 1987 lyrics here, which I only found yesterday. Well, I may have found them before then, but I haven't been singing them since then. That was kind of a unique hybrid there between some of the original lyrics, some of the ones I've been playing for nearly 40 years. And a few substitutions in there, both for myself. Hey, I figure after all this time I can sing a little bit about myself, and also for what's going on in this barren, heartless world. Want you sharper? I don't want it that sharp. Didn't know I could sing that high, did you? What's your problem? Where does the sun go to at night? I need to know if that's alright. Does it sink into the sky's lake? Well, what kind of mysterious shapes would that make? What secrets does the sun hold? Guess I need to wait to be told. Does it turn into the moon? I think I'm gonna find out pretty soon. The sun gives us those glowing bright skies, but it's the clever old moon who gives us the tide. Where does the sun go to at night? Where does it hide until daylight? Where does the sun go to at night? Where does he lay his head? Is he like me, sleeping tight, with dreams of tomorrow dancing round his bed? Cheeky Emily. Oh, your boat, guys, your boat. Remember your pirate boat? What's that look for? Well, Emily, you can't destroy his jigsaw puzzle time after time after time and not think that he's going to get, at some point, a little bit irate about it. What's that? That's your Thomas Jungle track there, is it, Dill? This is one of your toot toots. Right, let's see, I don't know what you got there, Emily. This is your wooden castle there, Dill. And all the soldiers that we bought for you. Me and Emily love buying you soldiers for that. This I remember very well. You love this. And it's 4 cubes. Dylan, if you ever see this, I've told you about this several times, but this is the t-shirt bought for you by your friend Mia on your 4th birthday. She gave it to you your 4th birthday party. You loved it. I think you kind of liked Mia very much, and Mia certainly liked you. I have a Christmas, I sent it to you, but a Christmas card, and someone on your bed, she gave you a little yellow truck as well that you also loved, and you slept with it on your bed. So a little, proportionately. Emily, what? Miss, oh, octopals, remember those from the bath? We used to stick them on the side and everything and squeeze them and fluid. Emily feeling a little bit mischievous there, hopefully hiding all your bricks and blocks. No, Emily, come on. Emily Jade Murphy. Goodness me. Ah, mischievous. Emily, this is your the mini Barbies. Your CD player is up on the top there. The first album I bought you, didn't? The first CD I bought you. That well-known children's CD, Aladdin Sane by David Bowie. Am I being just as bad there? Look at you there, trying to get it just perfect, Dill. Bless you. I don't know why. Tapped you in the ribs then. I try to do this too, right? Deal. Such a good time the three of us always had together, you know. Ew. Off yours, mate. The suspicion falls upon Emily. That's right, I see you were looking for the other cards. I have a sneaking suspicion, Emily, that you've gone running off with some more of Dylan's cubes, jigsaw cubes. This is obviously summer 2016, because you've had your 4th birthday, Dill. Is it Henry? Oh, no, what was the name of the helicopter? Oh, goodness me, from Thomas. You loved him so much. I've still got a lot of those books. Remember the Troublesome Trucks, Dill? That was your favourite, and it was all down to those troublesome trucks. I think Henry was the helicopter, wasn't it? You had them all, but no, the helicopter was one of your favourites. Although I remember you throwing it out the window to see if it would fly. It did not. Oh, monkey and elephant. And doggy. The 3. Monkey, elephant and doggy. Oh, some footage of Daddy. Oh yeah, I remember that. It was the hairdryer from your doll, Emily, and you looked at it. Hey, does Cecil the Mill have to put up with that kind of behaviour from his stars? Goodness me, if Myrna Lloyd tried that,